Look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A handoff to Spiller to begin the drive. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Stanley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get it down here to the 43. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Mahomes to throw once more. Dancing to his left. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. That his first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. A first trip to the red zone for KC. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit, right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now this now, play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. This a 33-yard attempt. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They give him a gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And Wilson has it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Browns have taken the early lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Check 43. Here we go, E. Here I come again. Z.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A gain of 39 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2.
56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
First and goal, forget running the football, forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think first and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a toss to Spiller. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Ace! Ace!
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Mahomes now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Going for the deep ball. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
They go play action here on 1st down. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Santos with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. And this one might be going the other way. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. A handoff to Fournette. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stanley. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They run with Spiller. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it.
Spiller trying to get loose. He lost the football. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A very solid gain of 27. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. In for the score. And the Browns add on to their lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Tyreek Hill on the return. And now here comes Kansas City. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. The drive starts with a give to Spiller. And he loses the football a second time. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
It's not exactly round and round we go, but I'm looking at the poor defenses. All right, back-to-back possessions. The ball's turned over.
Back-to-back plays.
I mean, just that quickly, and you think you're going to the bench to get a little break, and all of a sudden you're hearing sudden change, get back out there, grabbing your helmets and running back out on the field. I don't think it's going to affect them much now, but if this keeps up, you're going to have two very angry defenses.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle here to Wilson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. As his guys are in for 6, and the Browns are pouring it on.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. The dangerous Hill now to return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The Chiefs on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Z.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Yeah, that'll... After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Yo.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Pick right before the... Oh, my God.
Off at the 39. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Can I get the ball? Jesus Christ.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Yo, that's dead. That's dead.
So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns
Shakir?
with the lead. This will be taken to the back of the end
Nigga,
zone.
Nigga Ant texted me.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards
Shaq
shy
beat
of where he
Knox,
would have been if he'd
?
taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you
He
know you
not
got
the
a
most
drag
ass,
route
is he?
on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Tough first half for him, unable to put
All
up
them-
the numbers he's used to producing.
all them
But
slobber
with a guy like
knockers.
him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first
Yeah,
down.
I'm dead.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed
Yo,
crossing
you
route.
gotta chill, bro.
Back to throw here.
Catch the ball.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
That was a
that-
classic
you gotta
example
chill.
of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch
This
first
nigga beat
and then
me
taking off.
handily a few
Incomplete
times.
pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first
It's
down.
impossible.
Well done.
It's impossible.
Give him 30 yards there.
Patriot!
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game.
Yo, he
to
let
me,
bro
300 yards
Shakir-
still signifies excellence.
He let
and
bro
he's achieved
Shakir
that in his
win.
performance.
Go get that thing, T.
This will be
he
caught
caught
inside
that.
the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
This nigga say great.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Damn, he wide ass
And
open.
that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. In for the score. And the Browns continue to
Oh, my
roll.
God. Oh,
In
my
order
God.
to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of
You gotta be
contributors.
kidding me.
But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for...
Uh-oh. See how I'm about to resign. About to concede.
the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
I can see it coming.
Now the point after try for Santos.
It's 42-6 right now. 42-3, I mean.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead will swell.
I've only
by
run the
one
ball
more.
twice.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. The return man is Hill.
Yo, yo, yo. What's up, RDL family?
As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Facts.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though.
Nigga, Kansas City is so ass, bro.
Oh,
see? I hate playing this nigga, yo. This nigga going goal line.
How they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever they
shoot the clock, nigga, if you gonna do that.
Just something to get you off to a quick start.
This shit.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Kansas City so ass, bro. Niggas out there living like kings for real. Oh my god. Everything lit.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack,
I got
the big body guys
I
in
got
the middle
the tackle Pinkney,
has got to be priority 1.
I drafted a rookie just like him. No, 3rd, 4th, something like that.
The Chiefs on 3rd down.
82 speed, 94
just 2
strength.
for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
D tackle. So that's why I dropped Green. You got a ready.
The pitch to Fournette.
You got a ready-made nigga right now.
31-yard line.
Did you pick him up?
It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on
He's a
4th
fucking
down.
dog.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Nigga, don't be trying to chew clock and then go for it on 4th down. Like, okay, I don't want to hear nothing.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
I'm not pulling the dogs off now, bitch. This nigga got a delayed game.
Boy,
Jesus
now
Christ.
they can't
How you
even
get a delayed game?
I think probably just trying to draw him off there. It didn't work. And
defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
Bruh, I was trying to air D West, nigga. I was up 21. Yep, it was 21-0. Then it was 21 to fucking 21-14.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Yeah, shit was crazy as fuck.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes.
God damn it.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
You mean a nigga with 86 speed?
Now on 1st and 10.
Yeah. 89 speed.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose.
Oh my God, so you picked him up?
2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Nigga, no huddling me.
There on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that?
Wait a minute, 38 to 31. Come on,
they got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Still in search of their first touchdown
Wow, that's
of the game,
intense,
but they're
bro.
on the move. 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Come on, Beyonce. Got the wedding music in my head right now. Yeah. Beside me.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard
Yo, he
line.
hates that. He hates big nickel. He hates big nickel.
They keep putting themselves
He
in
hates
long
big nickel.
situations. They just took another sack right there.
He hates it, yo.
The film session tomorrow may be
He
a
hates
little
it.
longer than it normally
He
is.
can't stand
Not
that
a lot of
shit.
positive grades will be
Big nickel,
handed
that's a
out
glitch.
thus far.
I honestly don't know. I've never found a glitch in big nickel, or never heard of nobody. Why is this a glitch? Because you got 97 speed, second level players.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
Let's go catch that shit, nigga. What the fuck?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh my god. Yo, this shit is cheating.
27, and he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
Run the ball, man, because I know he'll concede like a motherfucker. Nano keep talking about Circuit Bob Dread.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Why would you go that
He's
way?
able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gone! Detroit!
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Come back to the ball. Nice.
Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield.
Man,
before being
18
stopped just
completions for
before the
387.
35. A gain
6
of 32
tugs.
that time. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
What's going on over there?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise
Again?
those fingers.
Gone!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
Run, Jungle.
And he's
Shit.
able to get it down to the 2-yard
Slow ass.
line.
How you be 92
Just a
speed
gain
and
of
can't run away
4
from
on the
linebackers?
scramble,
What I'm
and
trying to figure
now
out.
it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long.
Bitch.
Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll set up a throw.
Oh no!
It is
Fucking
incomplete.
bitch.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Sup, you.
After the made field goal, Santos back out
Sup,
there
you
to kick
butt
it
bitch.
away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Toss play to Spiller. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top
Look, they talking about fault.
Guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Spiller. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Again on the ground, again it's Spiller. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Everything that happens is we trying to stop them.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st.
And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And it may only be for pride now, but the Chiefs get a bit closer. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
No!
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now back to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline.
God damn.
A big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Well, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Mahomes now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Oh, my God.
Sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's a give to Fournette. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So, Buck was like, you for real, though? Like, I know you're not talking about pillow talk right now, bro. Like, you, like, pretty much, like, you're like, yeah, like, bro, he was just in our chat last week about to get down with some OVO shit and killing them niggas over there, bro. He was killing his boys, bro. So I'm just like, yo, this the shit I'm talking about, the fake shit. So it's like, yo, I'm like, fuck, you know what happens in this situation, bro? And we gotta do a real talk, bro, because what happens is I choose all that.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well.
He was on the phone for 2 days straight and hood out. Doing all this shit that
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Embrace that shit. Don't even motherfucking. It's your girl at the end of the day.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to...
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 39 on 3rd. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
I think they're having a little bit of success.
Now they'll run it on the toss. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, my God.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Browns, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon.
Everybody, they think every